Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel. So in the last video, which was the one talking about the trial, going through with Tails again and stuff, I referenced the fact that in the previous video I said there was going to be 2 new characters dropping. I mean, to be fair, that is because, generally speaking, when it does it like this and it says Tails again, a new limited time trial is coming soon, and Schoolgirl Elena and a limited time trial is coming soon, that generally means they are going to drop with the newest update. Look at Rufus. Rufus was not in the patch notes and Rufus came a week later, right? So generally speaking, if they put the unit's name into the patch notes, you would expect that unit to drop with the update, right? That's always what happens. I've seen some people on the Discord say that it's coming soon doesn't always mean that the update. It's not actually true, because there hasn't actually been a time yet where they've said it like this and then it's not actually happened. Again, the only thing I can even look at as a point of reference where we knew we were going to get the unit was Rufus, who was teased on social media and stuff like that, but he wasn't actually put into the patch notes and he showed up like a week later. So when they drop Elena, I'm not entirely sure, but they have put her into the gallery. You can see what they've done and it's slightly unfortunate, to be completely honest. So we go down, you can see that they have added Elena as a legendary unit. I mean, you can't see it right now because my big stupid body's sitting here, but if we move along here, you can see that yes, indeed, they have added Elena as a tech power legendary unit. Slightly disappointing. I mean, it's slightly disappointing because, one, it would have been nice to have a new factional unit. We were due a new factional unit. She was a wind factional unit on TW, which doesn't actually necessarily mean anything. However, because we just got Akuma as a wind legendary unit, what they've done, sorry, a wind special summon, what they've done up to this point is they've matched it with a factional. So, for example, the first special summon that was a factional was Elena. We got ourselves El Fuerte. Next one was Vega. We got ourselves a copy of Adon. The next one was Trendy Gale. We got a copy of Suit Able. So when we seen the announcement that this unit was coming, the fact that we had just had a wind special summon in Akuma, the fact that she originally is a wind unit on another version, it kind of stood to reason that we would probably have just kept her as a factional unit and she would have been a wind unit. So it wasn't a huge logic leap to actually think she was going to just be a standard factional unit, but lo and behold, she's not. She's a legend. I'll be completely honest, I didn't see this. The reason I didn't see this is because we just got Rufus, and it's widely believed that they were going to copy Fashion Ken for the 6-month anniversary for Fashion Ryu, which means if they do that, we're due to get another legend in less than 30 days. Now, does that seem likely? I don't actually think so. So, I mean, maybe they will, right? I'm not trying to like pour cold water on anything, and I know a lot of people would probably rather Fashion Ken, or Fashion Ryu, sorry, wasn't a legendary unit. They would probably rather he was something like a special summon, because even though special summons are expensive, they're obtainable if you're free to play, versus a legendary unit which is completely unobtainable if you're free to play. So I know a lot of people would actually be quite happy if that turns out to be the case. I'm now leaning towards maybe that will be the case, because can I really see them having an overlap where she will still be on sale? Because the sales last for, I believe, 30 days. I think they sell the unit for like 60 days, and the reason I say that is because if I go to the mall just now, I mean, I've still got Rufus available in here for another 20 days. His sale's no longer available, so I think half the time he's on sale, and then I think the other half of the time he's available for full price. So as you can see there, $100, which I would never pay. But that's how much they want for him. But for the first month that he was on sale, I believe, he was half price. So this new Sakura, I say Sakura, Elena, when she comes out, she'll be available for half of that price. And then for the other month, she'll be available at full price. So that would mean that, I mean, it would only be a couple of days, right? But at the start of the anniversary, she would still be on sale. In fact, depending on when they bring her out, if they wait a week to bring her out, it would be a good 2 weeks. A week, 2 weeks of the anniversary, she would be on sale on a discount. I don't know if that seems likely, to be honest. To me, it doesn't necessarily seem likely, but I guess it doesn't actually mean anything. So, I mean, maybe they would do it. I really don't know, but I'd say that my thoughts of what he could be, being Fashion Ryu, have been affected by this. They've definitely been affected by this. They have, I don't want to say taken a hit, but they have. I mean, if I'm being honest, they have. Like, unless by some magical miracle they give this unit away for free, which, let's be real, they're not going to do, right? And there's no reason to think they would do that. But unless they were to suddenly do something like that, then to me, there is a strong chance that possibly he will change. But again, I don't want to like put doubt into anyone's mind or hope into anyone's mind, depending on who you are. I mean, like, just for sheer conjecture's sake here, just for sheer talking sake, right? If ever they were to give you a free legendary unit again, it would actually make sense to be her. And the reason being, her numbers are actually slightly lower than what they are on TW. I mean, I wouldn't call it a nerf or anything like that, but her numbers are slightly lower. And, I mean, generally, if you were going to give a unit away for free, apart from Blanca, which I think they agree they made a mistake with, or they decided internally, sorry, they made a mistake with, you would probably want to give a unit away that maybe wasn't as top tier as some of the other units. I'm not saying she's not good. I mean, she might be absolutely fantastic, 100%. I'm just saying that usually when they change numbers, they usually go up the way, not down the way. And it looks to me on the surface as though they've gone down the way. So, I mean, that there is a possibility, I guess. But again, I'm not trying to build up hope here. I'm just saying, hang on a minute. Right, I've just double checked. They haven't gone down, right? They haven't gone down. They've kept it exactly the same. Again, slightly unusual. If they take the standard factional unit from like TW and make them into a legend in the past, they've usually made them slightly different. Like, they've maybe increased their percentages or whatever, right? So just to be clear, just to reiterate or fix what I said a second ago, they haven't downgraded her numbers. They've kept them exactly the same. So it looks like on the surface, this unit is identical to the standard wind Elena that you can summon over on TW. If we go and look at other units that they've taken from the standard pool, which, to be honest, is only really Flame Chun-Li. I can't think of anyone else other than Flame Chun-Li. They have like reworked that unit, giving them different abilities or higher numbers. If we look at units they've taken from the standard summoning pool and put them to a special summon, which is Vega and Kami, they've reworked the character entirely. They've never taken the unit verbatim and changed them to a different either faction or, well, I suppose faction would be the case whether it be a legend or a special summon. But you know what I'm saying? They've never taken a non-premium unit on another version and ported them identically to a premium unit here. Premium unit being special summon, divination, or legendary. So the fact that they've done that is, I suppose, unusual. Could that mean maybe they're going to give her for free? I don't know. I really don't know. highly doubt it, to be honest. I do highly doubt it. I'm really just trying to cope here a little bit because, I mean, I've not been spending on this game, and the one unit that I would probably break that for would be Fashion Ryu, because he is my favourite Street Fighter character. Well, he was. Ken is now, but Ryu's still a very, very, very close second. And I don't want to have to try and use 400, 500, 600 tickets or whatever to try and max him out, because honestly it'll just take forever, and I'd rather use the unit straight away. And the only way I can honestly reason myself, if they're going to bring out 2 legends within a month of each other, I feel like one of them has to be free. And if you were going to give any for free, I feel like it would be this one, rather than being your marquee character, which is Ryu. Again, pure cope on my part. Don't take this as me saying I think this unit's going to be free or anything like that. All I'm saying is, on the surface, the fact that our kit is identical and it's not changed at all, it's slightly unusual. Just based on the trends of what they've done, it's slightly unusual. And honestly, purely my opinion, right? I don't care if you don't agree with me. It's up to you. There's people out there that love to fight and argue with me. A lot of them not in my comments usually, a lot of them do it elsewhere, right? DM me and stuff like that, right? But in my opinion anyway, even though TW is not the same as Global, right? I get that. A unit that was a factional unit in TW doesn't instantly become a factional unit on Global. However, while I think that's acceptable, I do think that if the unit that was a factional unit on TW is not going to be that way on Global, then what they've been doing up to this point and giving them buffs, making them a bit more powerful, making their kit a little bit different, makes up for that. So if you simply just take the unit, do nothing to it, and make it a premium unit on Global, no, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's right. I don't think they should do that. So if that is what they've done here, and then they try and sell this unit, do I agree with that? No, I don't think that's a good move. Personally, I do not think that's a good move. So we'll see how it plays out. I mean, it's weird that she's not available right now, right? It is, it's weird that she's not available right now. That could mean something, that could mean absolutely nothing, right? We'll need to wait and see. But all I'm saying is, the fact that her numbers haven't been changed at all, maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope. I do not know, but maybe there is hope. Because remember, with Blanca, you could see him in the gallery. Like the whole time he was in the countdown, you could see him in the gallery. So I don't know, maybe they'll add something in a week's time. A secondary countdown, a bonus countdown, something. I don't know. I'm not trying to build up hope. It's not what I'm doing. I'm merely speculating, because I just find it slightly unusual that the numbers haven't changed. Make of it what you will, make nothing of it. It might just be like Rufus, and then in a week's time it turns out, here she's here, bang, pay, give us 50 quid, be happy. Would I pay 50 quid for this unit? No, I wouldn't. And it's not because I don't think she's a good unit or anything like that. I would not pay £50 for this specific unit because I don't want to reward them for taking a unit as is and turning him into a legend. If they take a factional unit from TW and make them OP like they did with Flame Chun, I'm fine with it, because it's not like for like, right? It's not the same thing. You are getting a more premium experience from that unit than you would have got on the other version. But if they just take that unit that should have been in the free pool, do nothing at all to them, and make them into a more premium type unit, I'm not down for that, and I'm not willing to reward that behaviour. So I won't be getting this unit, despite liking the fact that I know she's probably going to be pretty good for bosses and stuff like that. I'm not going to do it. So we'll see how it plays out. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, don't put too much stock into that, me talking about could she be free, could she not be free. That's just literally me thinking out loud. It came to me as I was speaking there. Honestly, I did not even really think too much about it until I started recording, and then I remember seeing some of her percentages on the other version, and I knew that they didn't look higher. I thought they'd actually downgraded them, but the fact that they match means that she's just identical. But that in itself, to me, could it mean something? Maybe. But it could just as easily mean nothing, so we'll wait and see, right? But anyway, she is still coming. Who knows when? Could be tomorrow, could be next week. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.